So it was a bit of a roller coaster. When I was on the range before the round, I knew it might not be my best day for ball striking. So just tried to bat it around, make a few birdies, try not to get into too much trouble and grind it out. So overall, with the way I've been hitting it, I'm pretty happy with how I played.
What was the key to being able to erase maybe a few shots you didn't like to be able to build that back into the right direction?
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's no point in worrying about shots that have already been hit. So as frustrating as it can be to hit a really bad one, just move on and try to eliminate any more mistakes. I think that's definitely the key to scoring well.
Final half of the back nine, though, you were able to put some circles on the scorecard.
Yeah, I'm really happy with how I finished. I think I started hitting the ball better towards the end. I actually changed my ball after I hit in the water on 13, so I might stick with this ball for tomorrow. But no, I'm happy with how I finished, and definitely gives me a little more confidence going into the final round.
What'd you switch from and to?
Same ball, same number, just no black dot. So
Oh,
not
okay.
gonna put any dots on the ball tomorrow.
Can you expand a little bit when you're talking about being on the range and realizing it might not be your best ball striking day? Like, is that a? Can you just expound on what you were feeling and what the nerves were like if you do that?
Right. So I shouldn't be that fragile if I have a bad range session before the round, but it gets in the back of my head. Well, my driver's not going quite as straight as I want, and I hit a few errant ones out on the course, but I think overall I didn't hit anything too offline. So just playing with confidence. I mean, it's the key to any round of golf.
Now you're basically living in the final group at these the last couple of years now. What have you learned in terms of advice for yourself on how to handle it, especially if you do have a little bit of a lead, you don't need to force it as much, maybe, but then you also know there's a guy who could shoot 65 behind you.
Exactly. So there's a balance to that. Kind of just checking the leaderboard after a while, seeing where I'm at, and then especially on the back nine coming down the last few holes, depending on where I am, I can pick some different shots off the tee. But overall, just sticking to my own game. Just keep playing the way I've been playing, and yeah, don't force anything.
There is five players, only two strokes apart, going into this final round. Will you pay attention to the others, or are you just playing your own game?
I'll do my best to pay attention to myself. I know depending on where I'm standing and how I'm playing the last round, I'll definitely check with a few holes left. But I can't get too caught up on that. I got lots of golf left and lots of shots to hit. So